Alrighty then, we back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Let's talk some boxing. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Help Blaze, at thehelpblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1 Boxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. Soaps, lotions, bath bombs. They got everything. Women, kids, men. They got the whole 100% all natural products. Check them out. Website, promo code, description. Miles doing dog things behind me on the side of me. But yeah, man, it ain't been a lot of the boxing news, man. It's been hella slow, which is fine with me. I just don't talk about boxing. For people that just talk about boxing, it's been hella slow. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's talk. Um, Miles, bruh, you're doing too much, fam. But we're gonna talk about Errol Spence update. He gave an update himself. On Instagram, say no broken bones. I'm a savage in the story. Um, 1 second. Then also, there's been a few stories out there that he has some back injuries. I know he got some mouth injuries. We'll talk about that. We're talking about the timeline for him, and then we talk about the Terrence Crawford card. I want to talk about that yesterday, but I didn't feel like going live. And then we talk about Fury becoming a big star via Fox and via the WWE and with the power of ESPN behind him. Uh, but talk about Errol Spence with some reports out there uh, that his injuries were more severe than that was believed. It said that he had a back injury. Um, Said that he had some mouth problems, and it was said that he was missing some teeth. I heard the real problems is his mouth. He lost some teeth, and he gonna have some oral surgery with his teeth. So he took to Instagram and say that he a beast, and he a savage, no broken bones. So at the end of the day, we'll see where it lay. He ain't really made a social media appearance until he went on Instagram just a minute ago and said that no broken bones. I'm a savage. So um, really, I don't know if 2019 or 2020 is going to be a throwaway for Errol Spence. I don't know what the timeline is going to be with him coming back, or what are their ambitions on him, and what would the sanctioning belt bodies do? Uh, will they make him champion in recess? Where will they wait on him? Will he come back in time? Will he jump back into a Danny Garcia fight? Will he take it tuned up? Will he take his IBF mandatory? Um, that's yet to be seen. Obviously, people want to see. Give me 1 second. People want to see, him getting there with Danny, him getting there with Terrence and stuff of that nature. And I think that's pretty much what we all want to see. But the best thing is that he all right, and he healthy. But so already talks once Crawford announced his fight that Crawford. I see people make it. Well, people posting videos. I'm watching these videos saying that Crawford is Crawford ain't fight nobody and this and that and that and this, and at the end of the day, hey, send somebody over. People make accusations about dudes not fighting the best. The first thing that should be answered is who didn't he fight? That's the first thing that should be addressed. Who didn't Terrence Crawford fight? Who didn't he fight? Who did he duck? And everybody want to push their own selective narrative about things, and things just got a lot tricky with the Errol Spence injury. And everybody, just happy to see him healthy, but there's a responsibility that goes with that. There's a responsibility to put a seatbelt on. But then again, it was some talks about if he had a seatbelt on, he might not be alive. So in a way, that might have been a blessing, not having a seatbelt on. But and other stuff is talking about, was he under the influence? That's for the authorities to figure out and things of that nature. But it's just going to be honest. Get a mic salute. Cool man, segment, East Coast Boxing. I see you. JFL head salute. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Miles, dude, I can't take it no more, bro. He doing doggy things. Can't take it no more. But Like I said, it's a it's just gonna be in this a lot of excuses for him not to make these fights, not make the fight happen with Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. It's a lot of excuses. Watch. At the end of the day, it's always when it come to even when it come to Wilder, or if it come to whoever people deem to be untouchable or can't do no wrong in their eyes. And when it come to Errol Spence, if it come to some people Javante, or some people Leo Santa Cruz, if it come to some of these dudes, you know what I'm saying? Some people just don't have no rationale. Crawford ain't did this, Crawford ain't did that. Look here, how I look at it is this: if he ain't did this and did that, then fight him. Then it shouldn't be a tough fight. If he ain't did nothing but beat bums, if his resume is superficial, you know what I'm saying? If he chinny, if Gamboa did it, why can't Errol Spence do it? If Gamboa did it, why can't Danny Garcia do it? If Gamboa did it, why can't Lipinets do it? If Gamboa did it, why can't your Dennis Yugas do it? That's a question. I'll get to the meme machine in a minute, JFL head salute. You know what I'm saying? If all them do, if Gamboa did it and those do so much better than Gamboa, or if those do so much better than Victor Postal, it shouldn't be a fear. And at the end of the day, I don't know if it's a fear of losing, but a lot of niggas with YouTube platforms, it's a fear of being wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's a fear of being wrong. I don't care if I'm wrong. It is what it is. It ain't the end of my career. Everybody can be wrong. I seen a fighter get knocked out with an ice bucket after he got a knockout. Brandon Cook after he beat up Stephen Butler. He got a knockout and got knocked out with an ice bucket from the crowd. It's on YouTube. Check it out. Salute. So I've seen a lot of different things. Parachute man flying up and coming into the ring and boxing. So at the end of the day, that's all I just ask. You got to ask the right questions. And unfortunately, if you do ask the right questions on certain platforms, they block you. They delete you. Oh, they want to say, get this motherfucker out of here. You know what I'm saying? You deem the hater for asking a legitimate question. And that's unfortunate. Give me 1 minute. And that's unfortunate because it shouldn't really be that way. You know? But at the end of the day, at the best, we good that we happy that he healthy. We happy that he can fight again. You know what I'm saying? And that's the story. And we happy he posted and say, no broken bones, I'm a savage. But really, is it just going to be another excuse? Because if he do fight Crawford, if this was before the accident, Crawford wouldn't have did that. Errol wasn't the same fighter after the accident. You can see how he bent in his left hand. You can see him grab his back after the 5th round. He ain't the same fighter. Come on, it's the same thing with the Kell Brooks situation. Same thing with the Kell Brooks situation. Kell Brook had a broken eye. Kell Brook had to cut down all this weight. So naturally, you're going to take away from what Errol Spence did. That's a fact. Kell Brook, come on. Naturally, you're going to take away from what he done. So I'm trying to figure my fucking computer. I don't know what's going on with this motherfucker. But naturally, you're going to take away what he's done. And that's just the way the sport is. Especially with a loss. He got a loss. He wasn't the same fighter. Give me 1 second, y'all. But that's just what you legitimately, you dealing with in boxing. Hold on. 1 second. Crawford gonna take his anger out on Meme Machine. It's gonna be ugly. Didn't like Bud running from Brook call out. Come on, stop it, dude. Get the fuck out of here with that. Get the fuck out of here. Come on, who the fuck running from Kell Brook? Kell Brook is a fucking joke. You couldn't even show your face in here and take up for none of your English fighters, bro. The autopsy, come on. All of them is considered to be bitches. Only one that's not a bitch is Josh Taylor. All the rest of the English fighters, except for the prospects, is proven to be bitches over the course of time. I don't even know how people still are Anthony Joshua fans. I don't even know how people still are Tyson Fury fans. You know, you shouldn't even be able to show your face up in here, man. Real talk. And come in here and talk about some English fighters. Come on, man. Kell Brook's a bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it boiled down to. Kell Brook was offered the Jaime Munguia fight. He was offered a Jaime Munguia fight. He backed out of that. That motherfucker didn't want to fight Terrence Crawford. He came out and said, "Oh, I can't make 47 no more." Now all of a sudden, oh, I'm calling out Terrence Crawford. Come on, once he signed, he knew he was gonna fight the Mean Machine. They offered Kell Brook first. They offered Kell Brook to fight first. Kell Brook said no. So what else you want him to do? Seriously, what else you want him to do? What else? Seriously, do you really think Kell Brook is a threat to any welterweight at this point? Do you think he a threat the way he looked his last few fights? Do you think he a threat getting offered a championship fight versus Jaime Munguia, which Jaime Munguia was willing to take the fight and backing out? Come on. Use your brain. This the same shit they was doing to Deontay Wilder. Oh, he need to go do this. He need to do that. He need to fight that guy, this guy before he earned the AJ fight. Oh, he ain't fought nobody. He ain't did this. All I'm saying is this. If I ain't fought nobody and I'm garbage and I'm a bum and I can't fight, or I'm an overrated pound for pound fighter, oh, Gamboa rocked me. Oh, some fat man dropped Wilder and been in his career. Oh, Wilder was stopped in his career. Well, go ahead and show me. It should be an easy opportunity. That should be easy money. It should be an easy fight. It should be an easy fight. You could say who was Carlos Ocampo? You could say who was Carlos Ocampo? Who was Ross Salka? Ross Salka wasn't even a fucking welterweight. Who was Mikey Garcia? He wasn't even a welterweight. Before you get out here calling name, who's Chris Van Deer? Come on, Chris Algieri, a guy who lost 2 of his last 3 fights. Amir Khan leftovers. Come on, man. What are we really talking about, bro? Who's Amir Khan? Come on. Amir Khan leftover? Seriously? Come on. You couldn't even fix your face and say Kell Brook is even comparable to Terrence Crawford. Last time he fought at welterweight was when he fought Errol Spence. Come on. That's what it is. Oh, he need to go fight Kell Brook. Oh, he need to go fight that. Oh, who was the Mean Machine? Hey, why Danny Garcia didn't accept the offer? Come on, Danny Garcia got offered to fight. Danny Garcia turned down $4 million with pay-per-view on the back end to go fight Granados and make what, $1 million, if that? $1.5 million? Come on. Come on, he fought then Brandon Rios and nobody was watching. He fought Paulo Malignaggi. Come on. It really much struggle with him. Come on, why PBC? And why ain't Yugas running that gap? Lipias at one point in time was running that gap. Danny Garcia never fought on pay-per-view. And I'm pretty sure if Danny Garcia would have negotiated, he would have got the $5 million that Amir Khan got, if not more. Come on, he fight Errol Spence, they fight a pay-per-view, they're going to have a $2 million guarantee. $2 million is 2 more, $4 million is 2 more million. $4 million is what Sean Porter and Errol Spence both was guaranteed. That's a fact. Sean was guaranteed 2, Errol was guaranteed 2. What they offered Danny Garcia was $4 million guaranteed pay-per-view money. He got more guaranteed than Sean Porter, Errol Spence combined. So come on. What are you talking about? They put more guaranteed money into, and Danny Garcia, all he had to do was negotiate. Danny could have got $5 million. Danny could have got probably what Crawford got. They could have had an even split, 5.5 apiece. Danny could have got that money. Danny didn't even negotiate. But then again, Danny Garcia running his mouth. Oh, I beat Crawford in the resume. I beat Crawford in the amateurs. Oh, we didn't lose to Crawford. We was just runner-ups. Oh, Crawford ain't that good. I don't understand how he pound for pound. Nigga, you talk all this shit. Nigga ain't nothing but space and opportunity right now. It's nothing but space and opportunity. Nothing. Nothing but space and opportunity right now. Errol Spence out the picture. Errol Spence out the picture. He out the picture. Nothing but space and opportunity. Come on. Nothing but space and opportunity. He didn't negotiate no matter what the offer was. I don't care what the fuck Bob Arum don't even run nothing. It's nothing but opportunity. $4 million with or without pay-per-view is still more than he made in his last few fights. For sure against Granados. Niggas be saying, oh, Bob said this, Bob said that. Where? Where did Bob say this at? Because I ain't hear it. And I hear everything. Stop making excuses. Danny Garcia a ho. Danny Garcia fought Raul Salka. How? How do you accept Danny Garcia? How? False narrative, what were you talking about? Danny Garcia said call Al Heyman. They didn't even want to talk about the numbers. That's the real story. Danny Garcia didn't even want to negotiate. Errol Spence out the picture. Tell Danny Garcia call his bluff. Get your facts right, bro. Come on. You think Danny Garcia undefeated? The nigga lost to Thurman. He lost to Herrera. Come on, you just a troll, bro. He lost to Herrera. He lost to fucking Lamont Peterson. Come on, man. Fuck up out of here. Fuck up out of here. Fuck up out of here. Nigga talk all that shit. Nigga, they can cancel that Mean Machine fight. They can cancel that bitch. And they would have called over there January 25th. Danny Garcia and Terrence Crawford could have fought. Fox pay-per-view. They could have fought. And guarantee you I know how that end. Guarantee you I know how that end. It's gonna end in that. It's gonna end in a Danny Garcia ass whooping. Guarantee you I know how that's gonna end. It's nothing but space and opportunity. Nigga, that's what's wrong with boxing fans. Sitting here protecting these niggas. Standing here protecting these niggas. At the end of the day, if it wasn't, he wouldn't have to fight the Mean Machine if Yuga stepped up. Niggas quieter than church mouses. Quiet as hell. You ain't heard a PBC fighter say nothing about Bud. They probably get docked. It's probably a penalty. You probably got to put money in Al Heyman change drawer. Lippy ass was talking all that shit. Oh, Crawford, I fight Crawford. And they stopping me from getting the belt when he fought in Dango. I want my title shot. Soon as Crawford won that belt, what happened? Lippy ass ain't say shit. Mikey Garcia didn't want to move up and fight for the IBF. Nigga, PBC is they whole cowards over there, majority of them. Mikey Garcia wasn't even trying to call out Terrence Crawford's name. He wasn't trying to say his name at all. He wasn't even trying to say his name. El Jefe, quiet as hell. Then he gonna move up and fight Lipmias. You ain't heard not a welterweight say that man's name. None of them. Jamal James, even DeMarco, Josito Lopez, none of them motherfuckers said his name. None of them said his name. Not a one said his name. So if you don't want to see him fight the Mean Machine, tell PBC to send somebody over there. January 25th, an open day. It's an open day number, space and opportunity. They could have canceled that Mean Machine shit and let Lopez and Comey take the fight. And they could have did Danny and Terrence. But you know what? PBC don't want to put no money. Real talk, they don't want Fox to put money in there and Terrence go over there and beat the shit out of Danny Garcia. They really not going to throw Errol in him. Now, it's a whole excuse out there. And for the Errol update, he took to Instagram and say, he good. No broken bones, he a savage. But I heard he got some mouth problems. I heard it back injury. But nothing for sure. But I heard the mouth is going to be a problem. But at the end of the day, Everybody wanna. I just get sick of niggas, man, and I'm tired of niggas sending me niggas videos. Stop tagging me in niggas videos. From here on out, I don't care what Black Fight fans say. I don't care what Fanon say. If it ain't fucking like Town, and I know exactly what he gonna say because we talk every now and again. If it ain't from like Town, Dante, like Ego or some shit like that, or like Fight Hype or Coppinger or some shit, I don't want to hear nothing from no. I don't want to hear nothing from them niggas, dog. I don't give a fuck about a Deontay Wilder interview with 7A Sport. I don't want to hear nothing what them niggas got to say. I don't give a fuck if they have Jesus himself on their platform. I don't give a fuck. Please stop tagging me in that shit. Please. I don't watch that shit. I don't care. I don't care to see that shit. I don't care. Please. I don't care. If you want a motherfucker like talk about some shit or something, just please. I'm just asking nicely. Don't tag me in those shit or I don't care about what the fuck they gotta say. Well, that'd be a conflict, and I don't care what he got to say neither. That's a conflict of interest. If he got a broken jaw, he just said he didn't have no broken bone. So they could be lying. They could be lying, to be honest. And they could be trying to buy Errol some time. But it could be a fracture, but it ain't a break. You know what I'm saying? So they I mean, at the end of the day, we'll know. But it's gonna be a built-in excuse. It's gonna be a built-in excuse. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be, oh, he wasn't the same fighter after the accident. I already know where this shit going at. Alright, his jaw wasn't the same. Or this and that was the same. But before I get into the Crawford shit, you know what? I hope the motherfucker good. That's it. I hope Errol Spence good. Hope he able to provide for his family and all that other shit. I don't know the motherfucker personally. You know what I'm saying? But, and somebody had a problem with the comment I said on one of my videos. I said that fans make you not like a fighter. Oh, that's just weird shit. No, it's not weird shit. Niggas with media make you not like people. Fans make you not like particular fighters. That's a fact. But, Crawford and the Meme Machine, it ain't even a fight I care to see. But you know what? It's an opponent. I don't even know if they offered him the mandatory. I know he was number one. I know Custio Clayton was number one. He from Canada. So at this point, I really don't. I watched the fight because J-Rock not fighting the 14th. Jacobs not fighting on the 14th no more. They moved that to the 20th. Chavez Jr. and Jacobs. That's gonna be the 20th. The 21st is gonna be Charlo and Harrison. So now the 14th is gonna be the Heisman Trophy night. UFC got a card going on, and Crawford and them gonna fight now. Is it a chance Tank could fight on the 14th? It's a chance that can happen. It's a chance that Tank can fight on the 14th. He gonna be fighting him, boy. Come on, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, people want to say, "Oh, he ain't fighting nobody. He ain't fighting nobody, nigga." You don't hear nobody calling his name out. Will salute. You don't hear nobody calling his name out. Who? Call his name out. Who called his name out? Lippius got the Intercontinental belt. Lippius could get it. Yugas can get it. Come on. People talking about Crawford and the Meme Machine, a joke. That bitch free. If you got cable. It's free. What's the joke is Luis Ortiz and Deontay Wilder pay-per-view in about what? About a month? About 5 weeks? What's so funny is they make you pay $80 for Wilder and Fury too. That's a joke. It'd be funny PBC motherfuckers want to say what's a joke and what's not a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke. And then no pay-per-view, no commercials rolling, no reality show, no 24/7. But you know what? Motherfuckers that's not objective and motherfuckers that's biased, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers that's biased, they gonna try to act like and say, oh, they're gonna try to serve you a Salvation Army, where they're gonna try to sell you a soup kitchen turkey dinner and try to tell you it's a motherfucking Ruth Chris J. Alexander's. Motherfucker, I don't even fuck with no motherfucker that don't try to be objective. Real talk, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers just act like Wilder can do no wrong, or Errol can do no wrong, or Al can do no wrong. And you can point out 55 different hot reasons how, why, where, and when. Oh, you know, you just a racist, or you just a hater, you's a coon and all that. Nigga, I'm not a coon pointing out the obvious. All of a sudden, you know, people talk about, oh, Charlo got the WBC now. Nobody want to fight Jamar Charlo. Canelo ducking him. And, oh, Canelo don't want the belt. All of a sudden, Crawford get the WBO belt. Nobody want the WBO belt. Oh, we don't recognize the WBO belt. Come on, man. The writing on the wall, dog. The writing on the wall. The writing on. I ain't never seen them. Even when they sued them back in like 2013, the Al Heyman still recognized the WBO. He still recognized the WBO. All of a sudden, motherfuckers say, oh, it's a joke he fighting the Mean Machine. Oh, what's the joke is Wilder and Ortiz $80. What's the joke is Fox said they're going to put on 4 to 5 pay-per-view events. That's a joke. That's a joke. Ain't nobody make you pay for the Mean Machine and Terrence Crawford. What's the joke is PBC got 13 relevant welterweights. From Danny Garcia to Errol Spence to Keith Thurman to Manny Pacquiao to Mikey Garcia now, Jamal James, DeMarco fighting up there, Josito Lopez fighting up there, Andre Berto fighting up there, Ivan Reddick fighting up there, Adrian Broner, if he's still active, fighting up there. You know what I'm saying? You know, I said Lippy, Dennis Yugas fighting up there, Omar Figueroa fighting up there. You can keep going on and on. Sean Porter fighting up there. You can keep going on and on with prominent welterweights they got in that division. You know, even motherfuckers that may be coming back soon. Victor Ortiz. Give me 1 second. Victor Ortiz. That might be about it. That's about it that I can think of. All these motherfuckers over there, and not nobody saying, and it's not with PBC, and nobody saying shit about fighting Bud. They not even willing to send one fighter over there to try to get the belt and get Errol Spence undisputed. They not trying to send one fighter over there. Not one. They not trying to send one fighter over there. They not trying to say, hey, let's get the biggest puncher and send him over there. They not trying to send one fighter over there. Not one. Everybody can't fight for Errol belt. Errol can't fight all 12 or 10 of them or 8 of them. Pacquiao not going to fight all 8 of them. They not even going to serve up Lipinets. Lipinets called out Bud like when he had the IB, when he unified with Ndongo. All of a sudden after the Ndongo fight, nigga ain't want to fight no more. He ain't want to fight no more. He didn't say Crawford name. He didn't say his name no more. So come on, man. You gotta stop listening to the. And a lot of motherfuckers, I can already tell what channel they sound like. Come on, man. PBC got the most ducks in boxing, man. And I ain't afraid to say that shit. I don't give a fuck. Got the most ducks in boxing. They the most prima donna, high maintenance motherfucker. You would think people would believe after Floyd Mayweather called Gary Russell and told him to stop picking on Tank. Like niggas just act like that didn't happen. He came on here. Gary Russell don't have a history of being a liar. He don't have a history of he don't have a history of clout chasing. He don't have a history of doing a lot of interviews. I met him at the Barclays Center. Solid nigga. Solid. Cool as hell, dog. Fuck with people in the crowd, walking by himself. Cool nigga. I don't have a bad thing to say about him. Not a bad thing to say about Mr. Gary Russell. Man, cool dude. Nails a little bit fucking sharp. You know what I'm saying? When he shook my head, but cool dude. Nigga, Floyd called Gary Russell and told him stop picking on him. Stop, you making Tank look bad. You making Tank look, but come on, man. At the end of the day, come on. Where they do that at? Where they do? And motherfuckers, you didn't see all these other black channels do videos off that, did you? Who really sat there and did videos off of that? Come on, bro. Come on, how many people did videos talking about Demetrius Andrade said Jamal Charlo was ducking? Jamal Charlo, it's almost damn near a week later. He ain't responded yet. Come on. So all of a sudden, the Lions don't have no social media presence. Lions only. Jamel ain't said nothing. Jamal ain't said nothing. Ronnie Shields ain't said nothing. Ronnie Shields asked for $10 million to fight Demetrius Andrade. When a motherfucker say, "Oh, I need like Danny Garcia," when he asked for $10 million to fight Errol Spence. "Oh, I need $10 million to fight Errol Spence." Niggas, "Oh, Danny Garcia, ho. Danny Garcia, duck. Danny Garcia this. Danny Garcia that." But when Errol Spence say, "Oh, I need 60-40 to fight Terrence Crawford." Like, nigga, you just gave Sean Porter like 50-50. You just gave Sean Porter 50-50. The same nigga who can't sell out a family diner. You know what I'm saying? And now, you know, if it's true that Ronnie Shields, one of the boxing voices, said they need $10 million to fight Demetrius Andrade, one of my subs was telling me that. What that sound like? Once a nigga starts saying, "Oh, I need this much," that's a clearly omission of me. That's a mission of duckage. Charlo ain't. Man, you can say Andrade do be cloud chasing, but at the end of the day, a motherfucker come out here and say, "Well, you know what? I beat C4 ass, nigga." You know, or I've been looking for C4 nigga around school, and that nigga ain't been coming to school. You know, C4 hoe ass nigga. So you just gonna sit in, you ain't gonna say nothing. You gonna let a nigga slander your name through the mud. Come on, nigga. Hey, man, Charlos ain't even built like Kaepernick. They ain't built to just lay low and not say nothing. They ain't built like that. They ain't built like that. You know what I'm saying? This nigga ain't said, this shit was Saturday he came out with this shit. Friday or Saturday. This nigga all of a sudden, Lions always roaring. Roar! Come on, Cinnamon. Come on, Cinnamon. Oh, they talking us. They talk all that shit. Demetrius Andrade said, shit, we offered him to fight. Him and Ronnie Shields said no. Can't do that. You can't say, "Oh, you don't take him serious," and then you ask for $10 million? And then you ask for $10 million? If it's true they ask for $10 million, come on, what that sound like, bro? You can do your own. You can do your own shit. You can do your own. If you don't like a motherfucker, or you do like a motherfucker, use common sense. Use common sense. The nigga ain't came out and defended himself. Nothing. They ain't came out and said nothing. The Charlos usually roar. Roar. One of the Charlos would have came, you ain't heard nothing from them niggas. Roar. They ain't said nothing. They ain't said nothing from them. Nothing. They ain't said nothing. Ain't came out defended themselves or nothing. You can't be around here saying, "Oh, I can't get work." Come on and say, "Oh, the nigga lying, bro. The nigga lying, man. He ain't offering me shit." But what I can say is, when it wasn't nothing but space and opportunity, whenever Andrade fought last time versus Saluki, and then whenever Jamal Charlo fought versus Brandon, they fought the same day, I believe, or a week apart. Whenever it was it June or whatever it was, July, whatever it was, them niggas ain't call each other out for nothing. But no, Sean, you gotta keep that same energy. Because if Jamal Charlo came out and said, "Oh, I called out Demetrius Andrade. I called him out. I called him out. I called him out." Nigga, y'all be saying if Demetrius Andrade didn't respond, "Oh, he a bitch. He a bitch. He ducking Charlo." You gotta keep that same energy no matter who it is. Same day, all right, yeah, it was. You gotta keep that same energy. You gotta keep that same energy. Niggas don't keep that same energy. Niggas say, "Oh, I just give him the benefit of the doubt because he would PBC." Nigga, I'm telling you, PBC got the most ducking ass niggas in boxing history, nigga. Them niggas fought the same day. Or I'm gonna call him out after I fight. They ain't call each other out. Viewpoint, salute. All they doing is waiting on the Canelo payday. If I'm Canelo, I wouldn't fight neither one of them motherfuckers. I wouldn't fight neither one of them motherfuckers. For what? Why am I fighting? What I'm fighting them for? Them motherfuckers don't want to fight nobody. I'm convinced they holding out for paydays, bro. I don't want to fight nobody. And then Derbychenko calls out Charlo. I know I'm going all over the place. I'll get back on code. Then Derbychenko calls out Charlo. Well, Charlo ain't said shit. Oh, we can do it after I beat on Dennis Hogan. We can do it after I beat Dennis Hogan. Nigga, should nobody have to come ask you about nothing? You should address that shit in this era. Should no reporter have to come into you, oh, I heard Demetrius Andrade call you out. You should already address that. Because when you line up and do your press conference for Dennis Hogan, like, address that shit, then motherfuckers ain't going to have to ask you about it. You ain't going to have to ask you about it. Address it. But motherfuckers like niggas in here, y'all be giving niggas the benefit of the doubt because they were PBC. Man, I'm telling y'all, man, a lot of them niggas frauds, man. And I ain't saying the others ain't frauds neither, but a lot of them motherfuckers is frauds. They frauds like a mother. All Charlo and Andrade is really doing is holding out for a fight. They holding out for a payday. But about Crawford and the Mean Machine, I mean, what can you do? People say, "Oh, who should Terrence Crawford be fighting?" Is a question. Who should Terrence Crawford be fighting? If not the Mean Machine, who should he fight? This question ain't rhetorical. It's an actual question. Who should he fight? Who should Terrence Crawford be fighting in December? December 14th, who should he be fighting? No, you take you. I asked you a question. Who should he be fighting? I see Spence. I see Danny. I see you. I ain't see you can say shit. I ain't see you can say shit. I ain't say you can say nothing. Any motherfucker y'all heard who called out Bud? Who? Danny, Hughes, Ennis. Ennis not ready. I love him. Love him. Ennis not ready. Love him though. It's my guy. Hughes ain't said nothing. Danny ain't said nothing. Nothing. Lipius was talking that shit. He was talking that good shit. I don't know how to speak Russian. You talking that good shit. After Ndango got hit with that motherfucking shot that Goku hit Raccoon with, you know, in the Ginyu Force saga, Lipius ain't say shit. Them niggas done offered all them niggas. He done offered all them niggas. Now I can't say he offered Hughes but the champions. Keith Thurman got offered to fight. Soon as Sean Porter beat Danny Garcia, he got offered that fight. Keith Thurman got offered, came out of his mouth. Danny Garcia got offered to fight. They lowball. How you know they low? How's it lowball? How's it lowball? How do you know if it's lowball? I know why Sean didn't take the fight, but that's not for me to say. He was offered to fight. Keith Thurman was offered to fight. Why do you think Keith Thurman got the Pacquiao fight? Why do you think Keith Thurman got the Pacquiao fight? It wasn't just a combination he looked bad versus Lopez. Keith Thurman got that motherfucker fight because Top Rank came with that bag. And Al Heyman came with a bigger bag. That's what it boiled down to. Mikey Garcia. He said, you a Pat hater. Nigga, I'm a hat lover. I had 3 Patriots. I had a knitted hat. I left it in somebody's car. I'm a hat lover. Got Cardinals, Raiders, Lakers, Magic. I got so many fucking hats. I get rid of so many bitches. My other fights got caught in the flood in my other basement. I'm a Brady. I like Brady, though. He went to Michigan. Ain't no Pat hater. Really not. I was happy when they beat Atlanta. Got bread. I was happy when they beat the Rams. The Eagles, I can't remember how I felt for that one. No, I know how I felt. I like Owens. Terrell, one of my favorite guys. And I like Dawkins and I like Jim Johnson. I like Andy Reid. I like that team. So I don't know. I'm a Brady lover. I remember Brady was fighting with Drew Henson. Drew Henson is considered the greatest high school athlete to ever come out the state of Michigan. You got other guys, Vernon Golston, William Golston. I remember John Glendale. This is a bad white boy. Bad white boy. This white boy played somewhere in Grand Rapids. You got the Grady brothers. This motherfucker had 700 yards rushing. This wasn't in this era. This was like 07, 08. His name was Joe Glendale. I never forget that white boy. That white boy had 700 yards of rushing. 700 yards of rushing in a game. I don't know whatever happened to old Joe Glendale, but that white boy could run. that, that white boy could run. I never forget old Joe Glendale. He was strong in a motherfucker. I'm a Michigan, Penn State, Florida State guy. I'm only Michigan. I like it in football, only Michigan, but I think LSU the best team in the country. Yes, the motherfucker had 7. I witnessed it. He had over 700 yards in the game. I witnessed it. He ended up going to Hillsdale. Old boy that played for the Raiders. One of their tackles back in the day. He went to Hillsdale. I don't know. I guess because he was white or whatever, but that motherfucker had something. I seen it. Greatest high school highlight tape I seen, Sam McGuffey. Ain't do shit at Michigan. Go look at Sam McGuffey, DeMarco Murray, and Joe McKnight. And bless his heart, he dead now. Joe McKnight got killed in road rage a couple years ago. Those 3 greatest high school highlight tapes you'll see. Motherfuckers who know Sam McGuffey, he's from Texas. Man, I don't know how he didn't make it, bro. Sam McGuffey was a bad white boy. Man. My man said Mikey will clean out 54. Shit. Motherfucker don't need a blowtorch. Oh yeah, I got LSU number 1 in the country. That's my fact. That's the best team I've seen. But yeah, Mikey Garcia was another guy. Mikey Garcia was going over the top rank. That's how he got the Pacquiao fight. He'll be coming back. I did hear this. Mikey Garcia might be coming back December 14th. Somebody told me in the comment section the whatever the fuck it's called, the old StubHub Center. Yeah. Old StubHub Center. He might be coming back. I don't know versus who. So I heard that he might be taking that December 14th date on Fox. So, but the Mean Machine fight, man. I mean, I thought he lost to Ray Robinson, and I think Ray Robinson would have had a great backstory because he beat Terrence Crawford in the amateurs. Yugas did too, and when Ray Robinson beat Crawford in the amateurs, it was a championship fight. And after Ray Robinson won, an interview somewhere on the internet on YouTube, they said that Ray Robinson said Crawford family tried to jump him after the decision. So I think a lot of people thought he beat Josh Kelly too. But they said that Crawford family tried to jump Ray Robinson after the fight and shit like that. He said that he had beat Crawford and his family tried to jump him. I was dying laughing, but Yugas handled him. But remember, Yugas got beat by Amir Khan. And my boy from Chicago, my boy Smooth, he was a huge Amir Khan fan. I just never seen it. I remember my boy, I think he cut the dude here from New Mexico. He I forget his name. He dropped Amir Khan. I got some more news. I'll say that though. I'll say that for video. This nigga over here sleeping shit. But yeah, I got Mike. I had Mikey. I could tell y'all this. Mikey got the Pacquiao fight. I will say that. I was talking about that first. Nigga, what is you doing? You sleep? He sleep. Do that shit again. I'm waking him up. Mikey would take a tune up and fight Pacquiao after that. Um, so yeah, yep. What I can say is that Errol Spence timeline ain't gonna be fucked up. That's what I could say. Errol Spence timeline not gonna be fucked up. So Errol Spence still on point to do what he gonna do. So but Mikey got that fight because he was going to Top Rank. Yep. Yeah, Pac-Man fighting Mikey next. That I heard Boxing Voice said May. Mikey tuning up. Pacquiao got some political problems going on in his country. So he handling politics right now. That's why you ain't really heard from him a lot. So he handling politics. But yeah, Mikey fighting Pacquiao. The reason he got that fight before I cook on T.O. and them is because he was going to Top Rank. Top Rank offered him Top Rank offered this nigga he was gonna fight a tune up at 40. Lomachenko if he could make 35 on pay-per-view. And then it was his option to fight Crawford at 147 pounds. So that was a three fights. Two fights he could have had in the third with Crawford he could have had. When he went to the zone, Al Heyman didn't care. Because you heard Angel say he went to the zone. When he was going back to Top Rank, they gave him the Pacquiao fight. So he be fighting Pacquiao. But they say, they like their chances. Pacquiao a little bit stubbier than Errol, and they feel they can win that fight. I would be pushing for a catch weight. I'll be pushing for a catch weight. Yeah, salute DT3, salute. I'll be pushing for a catch weight though. I'll push for a catch weight, but yeah, I'll push for a catch weight. But Crawford and Mean Machine, at the end of the day, I'm gonna support it. I might go to it. Um, I might go to that shit. I might. It depends. It's an important weekend. I might have to push some shit around. And then I'll be turning around going to Georgia after that. At least I'm supposed to. I might wait till March, but I might go to it. If not, I want to make the water fight, but it's been tough year. But fuck else we got out there. Fuck what else we got out there. Oh yeah, Lopez. We don't talk about the Mick Conlon. I seen him fight at the small room and theater room in Madison Square Garden. That was great. St. Patrick's Day weekend a few years ago. That was a great weekend because the next day Golovkin fought Jacobs. I seen that too. He fighting a guy that robbed him in the Olympics, so that guy 3-0, no knockouts. So Mick Conlon ain't really impressed me. He's supposed to go down and fight somebody, but I think they pushing for him because he got a good backing. But I ain't really been impressed. I ain't following him that much, but he just looked like one of those amateurs that ain't gonna be that good as a pro. The other guy, and I want to say this again, that beat Shakur Stevenson in amateur, Roberzio, I didn't even see the fight. Heard he lost a split decision in his debut. He is training with I want to get this shit right. Ain't been too much rumors coming in. It's been real quiet. Real quiet. But I want to say the Roberzio guy, he training with Ishmael Salas in Vegas now. For a fact he switched up his whole team, and I think the guy's refusing to fight him. The guy that beat him is refusing to give him a rematch. So he must have told me this shit a minute ago because I don't even see that shit. But yeah, I think it's that. Yeah, I think he fighting. He trying to get a rematch with the old boy, and the old boy won't rematch him. But he switched up his team, and like I said, oh yeah, here we go. Rabazia Ramirez, I fucked his name up, coming back on the Shakur versus Gonzalez fight. So the Rabazio Ramirez guy, the gold medalist that beat Shakur, he coming back on the Shakur and Joette Gonzalez card. He says that Ishmael Salas will be the trainer of Ramirez so he can get the rematch after his loss on the pro debut. They want to do the rematch with the kid that beat him, but the other guy don't want to. He changed his whole corner. I'm hearing he don't want to give him a rematch, but Ramirez is coming back on the Shakur card with Joette Gonzalez. I believe that is October 26th on ESPN Plus. So yeah, coming plus. He said McGuffey was just too small. I heard some other shit. I heard he had when he went to Michigan. One of my guys I used to live with at the powerhouse, he told me that he had some culture problems. I won't put his business out in the street. He said cheapest tickets available are $455. For what fucking fight? $455. I just get in as media though. At the depending on what fights you're talking about. But scroll up. Hold on. Right, I'm gonna scroll up. Give me a minute. My computer tripping. I must need an update. This one going to the kid in a minute. Yeah, hold on. My computer. I gotta get an update. Don't give me a MacBook, man. I got this touchscreen. I don't even use the touchscreen. Hold on. I'm gonna scroll up. Give me a minute. Oh, Wilder Ortiz starting at $455. $455. Man, I ain't heard that one. Let me give you a rich. Don't be over there breathing hard and shit. Damn, I ain't heard that one, but it is what it is. Maybe I need to go to the high roller room and get some free tickets. But Lopez and Comey, I don't even know, man. I'm gonna start watching some film tonight. I was supposed to watch some film last night, and I got caught up watching Beetlejuice. That was a good ass movie. That's a good movie from back in the day, '88. I know watching Beetlejuice, and then we was watching Candyman and shit. And we just been watching scary movies and shit. So other than that Perturby and Ghostvic shit I've been doing, I gotta do Regis and Taylor. And I'm gonna do some Joette Gonzalez. I've been watching him for a couple weeks. But I'm gonna do some more studying on the Ramirez guy, the rest of them motherfuckers too. But but Comey and Lopez, man, I wouldn't bet on it. Yeah, I know that's my favorite slogan. I ain't been to no fights. But that's a tough one to call because I think Lopez and Lomachenko got so much capital built up in it. You know what I'm saying? He got C-Dub, salute. He got a lot of capital in it because Lopez been clout chasing Lomachenko so bad. It's to the point where it look like Lomachenko might be ripe for the picking. But Lopez just don't have the experience, and he got a lot of flaws. Now, Mayoshi Tanaki, he poses problems that Lomachenko can never pose because he got height and reach. But some people say Lopez getting knocked out. Some people think Lopez knocking him out. Comey ain't the most cleanest fighter out there. You know what I'm saying? He square up a little bit. He ain't the most, coordinated. Well, I ain't gonna say he ain't the most cleanest looking fighter, but he's strong, he athletic, and he awkward. And Lopez just fought an awkward tall guy in Tanaki. And this fighter right here got power. You know what I'm saying? Where's the Perturbia fight? It's in Philly. Town, he out there checking out the fight. I was supposed to meet him out there, but money. Homecoming was this week, so I had to get dresses and shit. I'm tired of fucking teenage girls. But and dog. But yeah, man. He make a mistake with Comey, he getting dropped. But Lopez been dropped in that gym a couple times. He got dropped by the Figueroa kid from here in Detroit in the gym, but it happens. You know what I'm saying? But he been on that canvas a few times, and Comey be gassing out too. Lopez fresh, but he only went 12 for the first time. It's a tough one because I feel if Lopez finish on his feet, they gonna get him a decision because Lopez and Lomachenko is a huge notch under Lomachenko belt, and people saying that they fear that. Somebody said they fear on Twitter that Lopez can beat Zab Judah, and I think Zab Judah would be a great career. Even though Zab Judah, it may be versus Comey and Lomachenko, I'm just assuming. Lomachenko, Zab Judah ended up going to be, wasn't he undisputed at welterweight? He went on to have a great career. And now, as much money, if you have a career like Zab Judah had, like, you're going to make a ton of money today. If Zab Judah, let's just say, grossed $20 million in his day fighting the fights he did. Right now, you might gross $50, $60, $70 million doing the same shit Zab did. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, Zab lost to Costa Zoo. It was early on. He came to the ring with Mike Tyson, and Costa Zoo put his lights out. But it ain't like Zab folded. Zab came back and beat Corey Spinks in St. Louis, and he came back, fought Floyd, fought Baltimore. He came back and became champion again, I think, multiple times. He came back, had a great career, gave Danny a great run. So if Lopez end up being Zab Judah, I think that's a Hall of Fame type of career. You know, even if it's versus Comey or if it's versus Lomachenko, I don't see Lomachenko stopping Teofimo Lopez unless he quit. You know what I'm saying? I can see him. I can see Lopez stanky legging. I can see Comey stanky legging him. I see Lomachenko mentally making him quit. But give me 1 second. Hold on. But I can see that going. I can see it, man. I'm looking forward to that fight, and I'll be real. And I'm a real motherfucker. That's the main event. Comey and Lopez the main event. To be honest, that's the fight that I really want to see. You know what I'm saying? That's the fight that I really want to see is Comey and Lomachenko. I mean Comey and Lopez. Now to be honest, I'm gonna ask a question here. Which one do y'all want to see more? Keep it real. Keep it real. What you want to see? And this ain't this. Let's just say you could just make this fight for the IBF and Lopez and Comey ain't got to fight. Let's just say whoever this is for undisputed somehow some way. This is a complete hypothetical. Would you want to see Lopez and Lomachenko for all 4 or 5 belts, whatever the fuck it is these days, plus the ring belt, or do you want to see Comey versus Lomachenko for all 4 or 5 belts? Seriously, for pageantry, for pizzazz. If you a casual or you just want to see the biggest profile fight, which fight is bigger and which fight is more interesting to you? Loma and Lopez. Yeah, I mean, just from a boxing, just from a standpoint, I think Lopez and Comey got more cachet. I mean, Lopez and Lomachenko got more cachet. You know what I'm saying? And imagine if Lopez did end up stopping Comey or beating Comey. That's going to have a lot of momentum on it. I think that's a good question. Like, who got a better chance versus beating Lomachenko? Quite frankly, I think Comey got a better chance because Comey can punch. I think Comey got the come forward style. He got the experience how to close the distance and cut up the ring off a little bit more. And he got speed and power. And he a guy that been, deep in fights. And I think Comey got real power to knock out Lomachenko. If it can be done, I think Comey can do it. Now, Lopez can do it. He got the talent to do it. He just ain't got the experience to do it. You know what I'm saying? He come forward and, he used a little bit of angles and stuff. He got power. But we'll see what type of power he got versus Comey. If he can put Comey lights out, then I think he got a good chance of doing that. He said Loma dances all over Comey. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure he gonna dance over Comey. He barely was dancing on Luke Campbell. And Luke Campbell ain't even he got more pedigree, he got better technique than Comey, but he ain't as athletic as that guy is. Yeah, right, Justin say definitely Comey can knock out Lomachenko. And he got speed and he ain't the most fluid motherfucker out there. He ain't the most uncommon sense salute. He ain't the most fluid motherfucker out there. But he come forward and he willing to bang. And he took some good shots from some good fighters. That uppercut that Bunny gave him was a good shot. So all I'm saying is, I ain't saying I put money on him. I ain't saying I don't. I ain't saying no. I'm just think Comey got a chance to knock him out. Luke got 2 left feet. That's what Eddie say. Lopez ain't dancing on nobody in 35. It's been a rough for Loma, but what you watch at 35 been looking iffy for Loma, to be honest with you. Yeah, he been looking iffy for him. He been looking like food. Hold on. He been looking like food. So we'll see. But I think that's the fight of the night. Then you got UFC. I heard they got a main event headlined by Emmanuel Nunes. So I'll be interested in that. And if Kel Yafi and Juan Estrada fighting, I'll be tuning in to that if I can. So yeah, I see Comey stopping Teofimo Lopez. Yeah, I mean, I definitely could see that happening. Nate Diaz and Massa Viadava. I can't pronounce his name. I don't know. I'm watching it. I'm watching it. The way old boy knocked old boy out in like seconds with his knee kick, I'm watching it. That's probably gonna be a great event. That's gonna be great. Oh boy, both of them badasses. I watched Nate Diaz last fight. To come off what 3-year layoff, whatever it was. Yeah, Lopez showed a lot of flaws his last fight. Yeah, every fighter got flaws. Watch when Errol and Terrence start fighting elite competition. You know what I'm saying? All the little flaws become big flaws. Little holes become big holes. Holes that you don't see there become huge holes. He said Nate winning. I don't know. I just want to see the damn fight. That Master Diva guy, he had me cracking up on ESPN. Motherfucker say I'm too much of a man to fight Conor McGregor. He said I'm too much of a man. He said they said I can't do that. I might kill him. He made me a fan, bro. Old boy talking that shit. He need him. I said I fuck with him. I like Nate Diaz too, bro. Nate, I like both of them. Good they getting away from that McGregor bullshit, man. Them niggas don't need McGregor. They don't need John Jones. They got that other little John Jones clone, man. Nunes is a star now, so yeah, they don't need Ronda Rousey, You know what I'm saying? Because they're the best fighting the best. You got Stipe. Hopefully he run. I think one of them got injured. I think Stipe got an injury or whatever. You got Stipe and DC. They're gonna do it again. DC last fight. When you consistently got the best fighting the best, you gonna like make like me. I wasn't a huge fan of mixed martial arts, but the more I watched it, I got the fights that motherfuckers wanted to see. They got the casual grabbing fights. You know what I'm saying? They made all the fights that's fantasy and boxing, the Charlo, the Andrade, the Pacquiao, the Errols, the Terrence. Dana White make them fights happen. That's the thing about a dictatorship. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about a dictatorship. A dictator, I don't think old boy ready for John Jones yet. But the thing about but a dictatorship is it got a dictatorship, a democracy, all of it have its pros and its cons. So whatever you do, it's a pro and a con. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do, it's a pro and it's a con to it for the most part. A dictatorship is you take it or I leave it. If boxing had a dictatorship where one guy ran everything, man, dude, boxing would be in a great position. You know what I'm saying? One guy made all the decisions, and you fight him, you fight that guy. I'm paying you this, you take it or leave it. You know what I'm saying? But you can't say you want a dictatorship for a government though. So it don't always fit. It ain't tailor. It's a tailor-made type of fit. But if boxing had a dictatorship like the UFC with one belt, like I think boxing's so big it need like two. And I would say three for developmental belt. One of USBA belts, whatever the hell they call it. You know what I'm saying? I think it's developmental belt, then two major belts. You know what I'm saying? And I say two belts just because the rosters are so wide and big. But if I was to keep, dude, I don't know what this dude doing. But I think if I think 4 belts can work if this happens. Dude, okay. Bye, go sit down. Before you knock the desk over. Go find your mama. But I think 4 belts can work. All right, this is, and I'm gonna get to Wilder and Fury in a minute. I think 4 belts can work. I'm paying attention to this dude. I think 4 belts can work if let's talk about making 4 belts work real quick. 4 belts can work if this happens. If you rank other champions, they work with other sanctioning belt bodies to make unification bouts, and if all 4 sanctioning belt bodies use the same top 15 rankings. I think those are the things that need to happen. For 4 belts to work. Once again, use all 4 belts use the same 15 fighters. You know what I'm saying? I think they all should use the same top 15, no matter what. They should use the same 15 fighters in each sanctioning belt body. They should work together to make unification bouts. You know what I'm saying? That's imperative to happen. And if they promote unifications and they do stuff like that, then I'm with it. I think that worked, but you know what it is. Well, let's talk about Fury. I heard that Fury getting 15 million to fight Braun Strowman in the WWE. I don't know what Cain Vasquez and Brock Lesnar getting. Um, but Fury getting $15 million for a WWE fight. I feel that and this is just a feeling. I don't have no inside knowledge. I feel that a Wilder rematch may not happen because also in the article that I read is that it was somebody had the art. I salute Scotty. I see you. The Arthur said that you never know. If Fury win, he could fight the winner of Brock Lesnar and Cain Vasquez. I think that's his name on WWE in WWE. At the end of the day, if he getting 15 million for Strowman in Saudi Arabia, he at least don't get what 20, 30, 40, 50 million for a Brock Lesnar Fury matchup or a Cain Vasquez matchup. So Cornelius Littlejohn salute. So really, if Fury making $15 million in the WWE, why the fuck would I need to fight Wilder? For what? I proved to the world that I beat him. To the majority of the world, they felt I beat Wilder. I proved it. He didn't want to take the rematch back early this year. You know what I'm saying? He got two tune-ups making 12, 15, $13 million in with 26 or 25, whatever the fuck he made between the two, 24. It's all Heyman's fault. This guy, what's going on? So what? Come on, man. Fuck it, I can't block your ass for that comment, bro. Uh he said Wilder Fury could get pushed back because he might the cut might open up. They said that cut might open up. So despite that the narrative that wrestling is fake, which it is scripted, but the moves is real. They be on painkillers, they get addicted to opiates. Obviously, steroids is a big thing in the WWE. They live a tough road life too. So really, Fury has fought Deontay Wilder in America, and with the push of ESPN, he was on NFL Network. You know what I'm saying? He on probably Sports Center and ESPN First Take. He speak fluent English. He looked like a white American. Like Fury has really carved out a niche outside of boxing. We're not talking about real estate or nothing like that. He's literally carved in a niche. He came on the first Fox SmackDown and pretty much, talked his way into a $15 million fight. Now I don't know if it was orchestrated. I don't know if it was orchestrated where they told Fury to show up and argue with Strowman. It may or may not have been orchestrated. But he don't really need to fight Wilder. He don't. Fury has come over to America and became the star that Wilder would hope to become. And it's funny. It's funny that Wilder can make, Fury all this money. Him and AJ can help each other rise in popularity in America and over in the UK. And a lot of people getting clout off his name, or a lot of people coming up off his shortcomings. And that's why you got to do the job. This is why when you don't cross your T's and dot your I's, you leave room for error. You leave room for error. Errol Spence should have knocked out Mikey Garcia. He wouldn't have to worry about him getting a Pacquiao fight. He didn't do it. Wilder should have knocked out Fury. He didn't have to worry about this shit. Fury didn't retire in America in less than 12 months. It ain't even December again. He done made like $30 million or $24 million, whatever he made in his two fights on ESPN Plus. Now he got to make an additional 15 in WWE reportedly. He can retire. Mr. Boxing Today, salute. I was catching your stream the other day, man. He said both Wilder and Fury shouldn't walk around being happy with the draw despite who fans and critics believe won. Hell no, run it back. like a game of 21. But you know the UK mentality, Mr. Boxing Today. They happy with moral victories. And they happy with it. I'm still waiting to see the receipt that Fury gave his Wilder check away to the poor. And I'm one of the guys that thought Fury won. I still trying to go back and watch that fucking fight. I haven't got a chance. It ain't on YouTube. I have to push it up on my phone and flash it to my TV or my computer or whatever it may be. I quite frankly thought Fury won. I have to go back and watch it though. But I thought Fury won. So I'm surprised WD can dish out that type of money like that. Their stock has been tanking. Yeah, it's Saudi Arabia, so I believe Saudi Arabia has probably paid them a nice substantial amount of money to come over there. So I don't know, but I know Master P, he bought the rival wrestling circuit, and usually it's not a lot of wrestling circuits out there, from what I understand. So I don't know, but Fury came over here and carved a hell of a niche out for him. He carved a hell of a niche out for him already. ESPN, they need to use that energy and promote Terrence Crawford like that. I will say that. It was nice to have Crawford on Monday Night Football. Fuck the Packers. They cheated. Real talk. Fuck the Packers. That's why I ain't do a stream on Tuesday. I was so fucking mad off that game, man. I was mad as fuck. They straight cheated our ass, but it is. We used to it. I sure wish that game was in Detroit because them motherfuckers rest wouldn't have made it out the city, but that was disgusting, though. That was truly disgusting what they did, but hey, you just grow accustomed to it living in certain cities. You just grow accustomed to it. But I was pissed off at that shit, but it is what it is. But Wilder and Fury too, I'm looking forward to it. I could say, hey, I don't be looking forward to this fight, that fight. But when fight day come around, I get excited. I get excited. So I'm surprised Wilder hasn't been on the WWE yet, Mr. Box today, being that I've heard WWE reference his right hand on several occasions in the last few years. That turned back to his team. But obviously he's not going to be on the Fox debut because he got the fight with Ortiz coming up. But hopefully they can make it happen. But I can't. I'm amped for that rematch though, man. But obviously Fury ain't been looking good. We can't say that. That motherfucker ain't been looking good at all. But I always reference back to J-Rock. I learned the lesson learned. J-Rock 3 fights leading up to the Jared Hurd fight, that nigga sucked. Was it Joshua Conley, Ishai Smith, and Nathaniel Gallimore? I didn't see nothing that I could predict. I can correlate that he was gonna be a baller, or he was gonna beat the hell out of J-Rock, and he came in there and he beat him up. He came in there and beat him straight up. So, I heard that. That's another thing I heard before I get to Q&A. I heard Lara supposed to fight somebody called Cornflake. I heard somebody with box for IBF salute. I heard he supposed to fight somebody named Cornflake or some shit. It's a rumor out there. So I don't know who J-Rock gonna fight, but I heard that he still can fight. I heard J-Rock still can fight Lara. He still can fight. I heard her name still kind of in circulation. Supposed to be in Philadelphia, January 18th. Same place Berterbia and Goldsvik is Friday night. Town out there. So salute to him. So boxing in Philly is getting a good thing going, but it should be. I heard that Lara could be in that fight. It's another fight going around. Trying to think anything else I heard. I told y'all Mikey a tune up. Somebody told me December 14th he come back and fight Pacquiao. I heard May. I got some Errol Spence news coming in another video. I got some Clarissa Shields news coming. I got Cuba Gooding Jr. video coming. I have to redo it. I fucked it up. So I got a few more videos coming for the night as far as that, man. But y'all got any questions, I'll answer them. Yeah, I got time. Miles ain't walking today. Kobe 2K fan salute. It's Dream Tracer. It's raining outside. I gotta get him a rain jacket. Harrison, I think Tony Harrison and Charlo fighting December 21st. Charlo and Dennis Hogan fighting December 7th. Is it December 7th? Yeah, 7th. Ruiz and Joshua, December 7th. I heard that the arena might not be ready. The 15,000 seat arena, they trying to build it. So yeah, as far as playing it safe, mixed with business, Fury is doing good for himself. To improving prospect level in the WWE superstar in the last 3 hours, easy money for him. Yep, I heard he got like 12, 15 million for them to like a piece for them damn fights. So he getting it in. He getting it in. I can't be mad at him. Canelo fight date in December? Nah, he fighting November 2nd. That's in a couple weeks. You know, I was looking at Boxy Ego. He had Canelo back guard ripped up. And every time I see Canelo and I look at him and Kovalev criminal case and started up. And I seen Town video, nobody talking about that. Um, uh, yeah, I kind of stay away from shit like that. I'm trying to stay away from shit like that. YouTube, man. Whew. I know a lot of people's asking me to speak on the dude that got killed in that Gotham Gene case, man. Like I said, I'm gonna start the Patreon back up for stuff like that. But yeah, YouTube is yeah. We had some conversations behind people, and it's kind of they targeting certain channels for talking about certain shit. So just best to leave it on Patreon, man. So I'll be starting it back up. I'm gonna come up with a regular schedule for Patreon, man. So I got a lot of videos over there if you want to check it out. So November 2nd, that date, 26. I'll go through the boxing list. Y'all can ask questions. Give me 1 second. I'll get to the questions. This is all off memory. Shakir Stevenson, Joey Gonzalez, the 26. Lubin, Gallimore, because Terrell Goucher pulled out an injury, the 26. Granados, Easter, same card. Rasheed Warren on that same card. That's the 26. Berturbia Gosvic this Thursday. I just need to look at my calendar. Yeah, this Thursday. Next week is 2 big fight cards I just named. The week after that is Canelo and Kovalev. Kovalev fighting a criminal case, obviously. And then I think the 9th is Lamont Roach and Jamil Herring. And then I think a couple weeks after that it's gonna be Wilder and Ortiz the 23rd. And then the first, Tank said he fighting the first, then he said he just joking. So the 7th would be the Ruiz and AJ rematch. The arena may or may not be ready. Charlo and Hogan December 7th, which I think is an underrated fight. If Hogan win, they're gonna do Hogan and Jaime Munguia on his own. And I also heard that Canelo could be fighting Charlo next, depending on how he look versus Hogan. Cold word if he look bad. Appreciate it, Mr. Boxing today. We play y'all motherfuckers next week. Hell yeah, we play the fucking Vikings. I forgot about that shit. We sure do. Shit, I think we finish after that shit Monday night though, man. You know, Kirk Cousins throwing that bitch versus the Eagles though. Yeah, I'll be doing my prediction video on my other channel, Motor City Sports Talk for y'all. And then after that, I don't fucking know to be honest. 21st. The 14th is the Crawford card. 21st, Charlo and Harrison 2. The 20th is gonna be Jacobs and Chavez. And I think the 14th or 13th would be Kel Yaffe and Juan Estrada. So that's kind of the boxing schedule off the top. And I think it's another fight out there somebody told me about. It's another fight out there. I just can't remember what the fuck it is. Let me go through this shit real quick. Yeah, the dude named Cornflake or some shit. I can't remember the dude. He white. Like Frosting Flake or Cornflake or some shit like that. I can't remember what the fuck the dude's name was. I can't remember what the name. Lara Bump. Well, Lara, I mean, if I'm J-Rock, I ain't about to fight fucking Lara. And I got Harrison and Charlo 2 winner coming up. Wilder beats Fury in the rematch. Yeah, I kind of lean towards that way too, bro. I don't like Fury demeanor. Thoughts on China and the NBA scandal? I wouldn't call it a scandal, but I'm gonna do an NBA stream this weekend, a preview show. I'll kind of address it then. I don't keep up with politics, but the news is all over. Yeah, me neither, bro. I heard this some type of democracy shit between the people of Hong Kong and the government. Canelo fight day isn't in November. I said that. Lars, the luckiest Cuban boxer ever. He got paid well through his career, though. The luckiest. He the most blessed. He the most blessed fighter ever. Cuban fighter ever. He rolled with Al Heyman. You know, he told Gamboa to come over and fuck with Al. He didn't. You know, Gamboa signed with the money team, and then Floyd pulled out when he got to prison. Floyd pulled out because 50 Cent wanted to cut Al Heyman out the deal and take Floyd to the Superdome and to AT&T Stadium, and 50 wanted Floyd to be his partner and cut Al Heyman out, and Floyd wasn't cutting Al out. Long story short, and Gamboa that he went with 50 with the SMS promotions, and then Rigondeaux signed with Rock Nation instead of signing with Floyd. I mean, signing with Al. And their career fucked up. Lard trusted in the process. Yeah, he got Rob versus Paul Williams, but he got to give versus Carlos Molina. He made a lot of money. He signed with Al Heyman. And I'm pretty sure Yuga's going to be able to retire comfortably too. There's a lot of guys that should have signed. I think anybody that's Cuban and black should sign with Al Heyman. I do, financial purposes. But everybody can't sign there. It's a monopoly. But I think he the most blessed fighter out there of all. He made it ain't luck when you sign with the right guy. He knew what he was doing. And Luis the Cubans look out for him too. A lot. What's next for Porter, and when do you see him fighting? I seen him, he was back training. He kind of like Derevchenko. He ain't got nothing to lose. He ain't got shit to lose. So Sean Porter willing to fight anybody. He can't move up because he get murdered moving up, in my opinion. So might be versus Josito Lopez. Could be versus Jamal James. He beat Bonet already. So I think it'd be like Josito Lopez, Jamal James. Keith Thurman supposed to come back in the middle of next year with a hand injury. First it was the beginning, now it's the middle. It is what it is. So I expect to see him in a probably March, April, Mayish. That's what I think. Yeah, Cuba all in trouble. That day compete with the UFC. Which one? The ninth, the Lamont Roche card, yeah, in the 14th. Who you think better, Jamal or Jamil? Jamil still, in my opinion, Jamil the better fighter. Even though I feel that he should stay with Ronnie Shields. The boxer Jamil Charlo better than the slugger Jamil Charlo right now. Jamil Charlo the most talented twin. Jamal, he don't have the talent that Jamil. He just bigger and stronger. Jamil is a great boxer when he boxes, but he just don't box no more. Is it true Joshua making 70? Yeah. I said that a long time ago. He making like 70, $80 million in this fight. Yeah. Yeah, Eddie Hearn got paid like $100 million for that. $80 million to go over there to Saudi Arabia. Yeah, remember he said only got 40. That motherfucker got like $80, $90 million in American money, 100 million in American money. It's like 80 million in pounds or some shit like that. And plus, he got a Sky deal. He got a deal with the Zone. Yeah, he could probably clear over 75. Yeah, he getting 75. Eddie Hearn probably making 100. Yeah, that's true. I said that a while ago. Yeah, that's true. He getting paid. What you think about Porter and Trout next? I like that fight better at 54, to be honest. If Trout come down to 47, I don't really like the fight because I don't think he got the juice to deal with Porter for 12 rounds. I expect Porter to get the stoppage at 54. I think it can go either way. Would you ever start a boxing movement? Nope. Somebody asked me that shit 2 months ago. Hell no. So I can end up like that other shit? Hell no. I'm not responsible for no grown man. I ain't responsible. Hell no. I would never do that shit. Hell no. Too much bullshit going on. I'd rather just stay independent. If Spence flexing like this, then he should be ready to finally fight Bud. I'm going to get to that later. I got video coming. Tax, salute. LA 12, Vigil Ortiz is head. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I read that earlier. Headline card on the Zone December 14th. That's why they pushed Jacobs and Chavez. That's not why they pushed it back. They pushed that shit back because it was too many big fights on that night. So I think that's why they pushed it back. But they going to a Friday night now. Yeah, appreciate it, Mr. Boxing, today. Damn. What type of shit Canelo and Golden Girl on? Money? Granados might beat Easter. Yeah, I hope not. I like Robert Shue Jr., man. I really do. How you feel about Bunny and Granados? That's a good fight. I think Bunny should be a little bit more energized with 5 more pounds. He got all the skills, man. He just gotta just use all the skills. I hate to say it, I think he should replace his father with somebody else. Floyd offered to train him a while ago after he lost to Mikey. I don't know how serious he was. Charlo better get the KO. He might need some milk. Tony might put him to sleep. Luis the Cuban bought all the Cubans to PBC. Yeah, he posed to. He take care of him too. Charlo versus Hogan won't be too crazy, but I think it's gonna be a better fight than you get credit for, Ja or J. I didn't know Hogan that fought at 68. I think that fight can go either way. I expect Charlo to win, but Hogan been as high as a super middleweight. I thought Floyd didn't have half of the money. For what? No. That wasn't what it was. It wasn't half of the money. Fight Hype did a story on it. You can find it too if you can put their names in. 50 wanted to cut Al Heyman out, and then he wanted to take Floyd on the road. It wasn't the money. He wanted to cut Al out the deal, and Floyd wasn't cutting Al out the deal, and Floyd wasn't taking his talents on the road. Yeah, it wasn't about the money shit. It was 50 wanted to cut Al out the deal. Yeah, Rabiz Ramirez should have signed with PBC. Did any word on Sam B? Sam? I heard Dillian White was talking about coming back, and it was a resolution coming. So I don't know. He back talking shit. He's talking, I'm tired of hardcore fans. They were shitting on KSI and Logan. I don't even know who the fuck them niggas is, but I know the Logan guy make a lot of money, with YouTube and sponsorships. I looked it up. He make a lot of money, a lot. J Rock beats Lara. That's a close one. Jeffrey. All Cuban fighters are old, and their youngest ones just lost in the pro debut. Well, Bernard Hopkins lost in his pro debut, so take time. It take time. I don't think there's no shame in that. He hadn't fought in a long time. So we'll see. Talking about Cuban fighters, Puerto Rico don't got nobody. Top Rank just signed a Puerto Rican little star too, I heard. Yep, Top Rank just signed a new Puerto Rican guy. I'm gonna tell you his name real quick. Hold on. His name is he's 16 years old. You ain't gonna see him for a minute. Xander Zayas. That's his name. He's 16, so it's gonna be a minute before he able to, he gotta be 18 to compete on the American level pro. As the fight nears, I think Reach is gonna get robbed. Nah, nope. I doubt it. He better go over there and get the stoppage. I don't think Josh Taylor big enough to to rob somebody for. I don't think he big enough. Now if you told me it was like Ricky Burns or you told me somebody like Anthony Joshua or somebody with a bigger name, I would be worried. But I just think I ain't really did no film. I think legitimately he gonna get beat. Canelo ain't fighting no one after Kovalev. He conveniently forget how to understand and speak English when asked about Chenko or Boo. Yeah, he not fighting Boo Boo. I heard Boo Boo on the no fighting list. I heard that for a fact. Boo Boo and think Triple G he don't want to fight. Is it Triple G? It's one of them motherfuckers. Eddie Hearn got the bag. Oh, yeah, he got the bag. Joshua Canelo or cash cows. That Joshua shit might come to an end real soon. Oh yeah, you late Dice Flaws. That shit was like a year, like a year to this date. I gotta put the I gotta put the video up. I'm gonna unhide the video when I left. I'm gonna put that shit up before the month over. I gotta find it. I'm gonna watch that shit for my own entertainment. I remember that whole day. It was a year to this day, and the motherfucker was raining like it was today. I remember that shit. I was tired of that shit, man. The best decision I ever made. What do you see Trout doing at 47? Nothing right now. It's a log jam. PBC got I think Jamal James is a guy that deserves a championship title fight, a title eliminator. Uh, Lippiets, he scratching on the title. Yugas deserve another shot at the title. Keith Thurman gonna come back and get a shot at the title. Sean Porter might deserve a shot at the title. Danny Garcia getting a shot at the title. So it's a log jam. You know what I'm saying? Unless they gonna send him over to fight Terrence Crawford, then don't matter. Do you think TL getting rushed? Thanks for the comment. Yeah, he not getting he rushing himself. He ain't getting rushed. He rushing himself. So no, I don't think he getting rushed, but he rushing himself. Bob Aaron wanted to build him up. He rushing himself. Mikey versus Tony Harrison at 54. Stop playing with me, bro. Man, Mikey going to sleep. He needs some milk. Tony gonna do what Errol didn't do. Sleep that motherfucker. Mikey versus Cotto. Remember they was talking about that shit if Mikey signed with Golden Boy? Cotto would have put that motherfucker in a body bag. Even old ass Cotto. The one that was struggling with Kamagai. I think Kamagai might stop fucking Mikey or beat the shit out of Mikey at 54. I don't know what I think he ended up retiring or some shit like that. I don't know what he doing, but Kamagai was kind of getting in Cotto ass for me. I was like, yeah, Cotto, it's time to hang it up. What happens with Jamel if he loses to Harrison again? I don't know. It's a good question. Maybe move up. Progress and Taylor next week. Yep, next Saturday. Damn, it is 3 fights next week. Progress, Taylor, Joette, Shakur, and Lubin and Gallimore. Whew, big fight week. Fight news on Jarrell Miller. I don't know. I think ESPN was talking to him. I think DAZN might be back in talks with him. Volunteers over Alabama Saturday. We about to shock them. Are you out? Didn't y'all motherfuckers lose to like Tennessee, Chattanooga, or some shit like that? Fuck about here. We y'all, if y'all, it don't matter y'all playing that. Y'all can play in Tennessee. Y'all can play in Tuscaloosa. Man, Alabama don't be playing nobody, bro. Them and the Patriots got the same schedule. I heard Hunter versus Povetkin is going. Yeah. I can watch Povetkin and Huey Fury, man. That shit put me to sleep. I probably got Povetkin. Salute, Mr. Charles. Salute. The boxing plug. We do have Puerto Rican fighter Danny Garcia. Oh, y'all support Danny Garcia. C. You don't even know I speak Spanish. Shit was crazy. I thought Lopez was trying to pull out. No, he pulled in. That's what it looked like. How you think Ennis and Virgil Ortiz get a title shot at people? No, them titles will be, by the time they come up, they'll be relinquished. It'll be like Taylor, Prograis, Ramirez, Ennis, Kelly. They'll be fighting for those titles. Yep, so it ain't no problem. By the time they come up, Errol Spence not going to be at 54 for the rest of his career. And, Pacquiao, next year supposed to be his last year fighting. The Chiefs only lost to Texans because of injuries. Man, they ain't got no defense, bro. Dog, man. They need to go find. They need a whole defense out there, man. People done figured out how to play them, but yeah, they need their left tackle back. They need Kareem Hunt back the most, but he ain't coming back. But they gotta learn how to run the ball in Kansas City, man. But that was a good game. I watched it. Andy Reid got to commit to the run some more, man. Y'all use the bathroom. Yep. But yeah, injuries played a part. No Sammy. But they ain't going nowhere if they don't get no D, man. They gotta. I thought Deron Lee and what's the kid name, and Reggie Ragland. Did he get injured? I ain't been seeing him. I thought they'd be a lot better than what they is, man, defensively. But they gotta they gotta get some help up front. Chris Jones can't do it by himself. Frank Clark, he gotta step up. He be paying these motherfuckers their money and they don't do nothing. What shit is what it is. Portis and Yugas rematch. Yeah, fuck it, why not? The rest were they held the fuck out of Jason Witten. I didn't watch that whole game, but I was going back and forth. I had it on red zone. You think we get Plant versus Benavidez? Yeah, I heard that's a strong possibility. Something happened to some. Alvin Uterman popped hot, and then Plant got a German mandatory. He got a German mandatory, so could. I heard it's they both pushing for it, and it's gonna happen. Dude, go sit down. Watch out. Here. You want the toy? Sit. Update on Day. Who we talking about? Day who? So Fury on his wrestling shit, he collecting checks because he knows what's coming. Shit, he getting $15 million. Nigga, I'll be wrestling too. I'll be RKOing motherfuckers. I'll be people elbowing motherfuckers and shit. Nigga, I'll be putting niggas in the crossface crippler. The DDP and shit, nigga. I used to do all that shit, nigga. The suplex, nigga, the people's, the rock bottom, the stone cold stutter. You know how many bed frames niggas done broke and shit, man? Man, don't practice these wrestling moves at home, nigga. Attitude, niggas thought they was D'Lo Brown, Farouk. I used to love me some fucking wrestling. And my brother, he had a 64 out of PlayStation. They had that WCW versus NWO. That shit was tough as hell on that bitch. We had WWF Attitude, and then SmackDown came out. SmackDown 2 came out, man. That's when wrestling was good as hell. Storylines was good, but it wasn't like that old 80s and shit. The figure four, man, niggas, man. I remember my nigga almost broke somebody's shit doing that shit. We used to have hella fun, man. Brandon Marshall said he'd knock out Tyson Fury and Wilder. That nigga got mental problems. Remember, he got old boy in Denver stretched. He got the arguing, and he got the old boy killed in Denver in the limo or whatever. He cloud chasing like a motherfucker. Brandon Marshall, one of my favorite receivers, though, but he gonna get fucked up. He ain't even gonna make it to top 15, bro. He ain't gonna make it to the top 15, bro. He ain't gonna make it in the WBO, the NWBO. He ain't gonna make it nowhere. He gonna get stretched. Somebody gonna beat the shit out that man. Yeah, Stone Cold. I remember Stone Cold and Rock was like Rocky Balboa, whatever his name. He had another name. Him and Stone Cold. I remember they was fighting for the Intercontinental belt. And then I remember they pushed them to like the heavyweight championship belt, man. I remember all that shit. The Hardy Boys, Dudley Boys. I remember they came out with the steel cage, the chairs, ladder, the tables, ladders, and chairs shit. I remember all that, man. Whoever was they writer back then, nigga, that shit was, I used to wait every whatever, it was Monday for Raw and it was like Thursday for SmackDown. It came on like UPN and shit. I was waiting every day for that shit. Yeah, Rocky Maivia, whatever the hell it was. I remember the episode where The Rock said, "Man, I'm tired of fighting for this Intercontinental belt." He gave it to Stone Cold said, "I ain't fighting for this Intercontinental shit." He let The Rock have it. Then he hit him or some shit. Yeah, we used to have, man, for real, man. We had some good ass wrestlers, man. Great person. I remember I started watching it when John Cena was the villain. When I found out it was fake, bro, I couldn't watch it no more. I didn't know who Plant was until you was talking about him. I ain't gonna say that, man. You fooling. Mike Rhymes said he was broken teeth, so why wouldn't you believe in the kind of accident his jaw was broke? Because they said no fucking broken bones. He just posted on Instagram, no broken bones. I'm a savage. So last time I checked, if he just posted on Instagram like an hour ago, no broken bones. I'm a savage. Last time I checked, a jaw was a broken bone, Mike. People come in, yeah, Mike. Get Mike out my shit. Get Mike out my shit. Get the fuck out my gym, Mike. Get out my gym, Mike. Get out my gym, Mike. When Booker T said, "Oh, I remember he said the N word on live TV." No. I was watching that shit like a month ago. That shit was crazy, bro. Fury knocks out Strowman. I got DDT in real life by my older brother. He put me on my ass to sleep. Man, we used to be suplexing niggas and shit, man. Only thing I don't really remember doing was putting niggas in like chokeholds for real. You know, I don't remember us doing a crossface crippler, or we didn't really do chokeholds like that. It was always the what was Triple A shit? He had some shit he did where he kind of put your arms up and then he, I forgot what it was called. Sweet Chin Music, that was a popular one. I don't remember nobody getting hurt off the Sweet Chin. We didn't really kick for real. If I could have it my way in terms of fantasy, man, Ennis fights Crawford versus Errol winner. Ennis ain't ready, bro. He need to fight like a Jamal James, Antonio DeMarco, a guy like that, and then maybe after that, maybe Josito. Yeah, he a ways away. Him and Ortiz a ways away. Figure four was real. Yeah, that shit hurt. I've been putting that a few times. That shit hurt. The pedigree, that's what it was. Good looking, yeah, pedigree. Boxing plug and Kobe 2K fan. If it was a real fight, Strowman would be fucked. Knocked out of one round. And he who had to cut that beard too, bro. In the sanction fight. Salute TJ Ford. I thought Jamal James was a 50 for no. He a 47 pounder, bro. 47. Yep. Fought out of Minneapolis. With how much Waters getting paid, will it entice more of the great football athletes to box at heavyweight? Shit. If I'm looking at what Fury doing, I'm trying to fucking wrestle. He getting $15 million. Fuck boxing. I'm trying to wrestle. Shit. But football players don't make great boxers. I think they say Emmanuel Stewart said he always liked the basketball player. Yep, jump off the dresser like the Hardy. Man, we was doing dumb shit, bro. I done broke so many bed frames, got my ass with so many times. So yeah, I ain't got shit crazy. If you ain't got no more questions, I'm gonna go ahead and slide out of here. Fury getting it back, yeah, I gotta respect it. But yeah, man, I'm about to log off, man. Appreciate it, man. Make sure I hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Share the video. Appreciate the love, support, man. Want to make a donation? That link's in the description. Best way to donate, share the video. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow1Boxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products, lotion soaps, foot soaps, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, the whole nine. Best way to help the channel out, share the video. And I'll be doing the NFL stream tomorrow. Friday, maybe boxing Friday. Saturday, I do NBA preview show Saturday, and that'll be streams. If something significant happened over the weekend, I'll go live. But yeah, I got a Spence video coming up next, Cuba Gooding Jr. video coming, and a Clarissa Shields video coming. So those will be the next three, unless some breaking news come down. I might push one or two back to tomorrow. Miles over here doing dog things once again. But yeah, I'll be at this. I'm going to the Pistons Sixers game. The 26th. Yeah, got one of my homies got the gas station I'm going to. He gonna give me some tickets. I'm buying from him. Appreciate it. Box for IBF, Ronnie Boy Fresh, Dollar X, Cornelius, Lil John, Tax Tech, Kobe 2K fan, everybody else in the building. Appreciate the love, support. We go.